The other day, I got added to a group chat named Tokyo 2025. This is not happening. You guys can barely organize a gaming session. But after looking more into it, flights for $2,000, hotels for $200 a night, I don't need that. And I'm going to prove it. So I took the cheapest flight away from home, and wherever I land, I must survive 5 days buying nothing but the cheapest option. From transportation to food to hotels.
Oh my.
Which all sounds sketchy for different reasons, but I'll go through anything to prove you don't need money to have a nice trip. And since I arrived to this new location at nighttime, the first thing I needed to do was find a home. Let's find out what the cheapest place in this city could get you. And that so happens to be the worst rated hotel, not only in the city, but the entire state of yeah, I'm gatekeeping. You can find out on day 2. But I ended up walking to my new room really excited.
Ooh.
That's probably because I couldn't see anything in there. Does the light work? So that light doesn't work. This light switch doesn't do. Where's the light? Where's the light? So after making the bed lamp my only source of light, and locking up the door for safety measures, I settled in comfortably.
Nice little graffiti here, whatnot. This place had the worst reviews I've ever seen in any location in the history of history.
And without looking that hard into reviews, and showing you the 3 most recent ones, you could say this place is
one step down from a crack house.
As well as
the worst place to stay in the country.
And that
I wouldn't send my worst enemy to this vile place.
So let's check it out.
Where is the TV? Actually, I know what happened to the TV. There's a nice little mini fridge here with some inspirational quotes on the back. No way! So someone goes, if you can't believe what your loved one tells you, then right there is a problem. Someone goes ahead and dunks on them like they're Grammarly or something. They correct loved. They correct that. Then they go ahead and leave a comment up top.
You got some serious issues. If you straight venting on a motel fridge, homegirl.
Wow, what a mess this place is. Wow. This headboard is floating. It's not even connected to the bed. Then we got some people thinking they're graffiti artists. What does that say? BBG? What does that even mean, bro? There's no kitchen, which is alright. I don't know how to cook anyways. The bathroom situation, I haven't looked at it yet. But if this is the situation of the nation of this area, can't imagine what it looks like over there. I should have probably looked at the bed before I sat on it though. Let me check it out. What's that? Is that yogurt? What is that? What is it? Sitting on there? I was sitting on there. I was sitting on there. Like, can I even sleep here, bro? Like, that's yogurt. That's coffee. Hopefully.
Talk about a bad food combination. Who's eating yogurt and drinking coffee at the same time? Now I'm really curious what the bathroom looks like.
Now you know what's could be a lot worse. This bathroom has walls. Oh my god. The toilet and the shower are dirty, but that's not even what I want to show you. Hello. Why is there a hole in the wall? I thought that was a game show hole in the wall. Why is there an actual hole in the actual doorway of the bathroom?
Then I try to simulate what would actually happen if I locked myself in the bathroom. Yeah, I couldn't open the door. But the fact that I was that close says a lot. Shouldn't be that close to doing that anyways.
What if I'm sharing this room? I'm trying to poop. Someone peeks in like, yo, you done? Now I have to review this place as well, and I'm kind of torn between 2 numbers here out of 5. -5 or -6. I'm not too sure. I think I'm gonna go with -5. -6 is probably too harsh. It's probably a good time to tell you that's one of many challenges I have to finish before I'm able to go back home. Check it's locked. Why is there toilet paper on here? I can't even look through my door. Yo, who built this room, man? Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep early today so I can teleport to day 2.
And on that note, I went to bed, disturbed by the room, excited for the morning to get ready for this new city.
This place is kind of confusing. I'm not really sure how to navigate these transportation systems. So I'm just gonna walk over to my next destination.
And that destination was a gas station, because I needed to grab water for the journey.
Thank you.
Because I'm in a desert right now, and on the way to completing day 2's task that reveals which state I landed in. And to get to a cactus I need a photo with, I had no other choice. but to take the bus.
Anything for the shot, bro. Anything for the shot. Like, that's how finished I am. All that for the shot. Imagine my phone gets stolen. How am I even gonna get Google Maps from?
And I gotta say, I have nothing against public transport. When it's in an unexplored territory, I just have a fear of going in the wrong direction, missing my stop, or just getting lost and ending up where all the buses spawn. But despite my concerns,
I haven't had any problems so far. It's been quite nice and it's been quite cheap. And you know, this challenge is all about taking the cheapest option possible. And now I'm about to go into a different bus with this, what does that say? Business not booming, advertise with Lamar. What's on this?
Climbing a mine ain't easy, man.
I'm actually gonna slip.
and after a little walk towards the mountain, I can finally tell you where I landed from my home state, Phoenix, Arizona.
I still don't know how the cheapest flight away from home was to Arizona. Thought it was gonna be like Minnesota or Nebraska. Ugh. And one of the challenges that we have to complete is to take a photo with a cactus. So let's do that real quick.
After I touched this cactus spike, of course.
Ouch!
That was easy. My task for the day was finished, and so I decided it was best to spend the rest of my day exploring downtown Phoenix. But after I got onto my bus, that took me into another bus, my fear of getting lost that I mentioned earlier, it happened! I made a mistake by standing on the wrong side of the street, and so the bus stop that I was waiting 20 minutes for took me all the way to the east border of the city. That's how 15-minute drives turn into 2-hour journeys on the bus. And somehow, even though it feels like the day just started, the sun was rushing to set.
I'm actually cooked. I got on the wrong bus, going a whole different direction. At this point, I'm gonna go back home at night. There's no way I make it home before nighttime when it's pitch dark.
So he's 94, so he was 3 years old.
And I just couldn't believe it.
Whole day went by, and I'm just on buses and bus stops.
But I also feel like I gotta
Yeah, I'm moving out, bro. I'm moving out of that little motel. I'm going somewhere else. I have to.
And after a 15-minute walk, I arrived home. But before going inside, I had to let the front desk know that I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, check out that 11.
Okay, 11.
Just bring it up here.
Am I able to come earlier? I have to. I have to leave tomorrow. If I don't leave tomorrow, I will die.
Oh, it smells like weed and chlorine here too, man. Oh, I forgot the light switch doesn't work as well.
Home sweet home. The chlorine scent is back and I just feel at home. It's like something about having a place to live, having a place to sleep, having a roof over your head, having a door that you can put your hand through. There's just something about it. There's something about security. So I just gotta be thankful. I'm a bit hungry though, and the only thing I've eaten in the last 24 hours is Pringles can that I brought on the journey from Iowa. So I think this is gonna be dinner as well because DoorDash is too expensive. The nearest restaurant is like 16 minutes away as a walk. And just after that entire bus situation there, I don't want to leave this house.
And so I ate the pizza-flavored Pringles can and called it dinner.
I'm actually lost for words how a place like this actually exists.
And before I turned off the lights to go to sleep, I felt something I had never felt before.
Tomorrow, I'm finally gone from this terrorist establishment. I'm not gonna miss this place. I'm not gonna miss it. Tears of joy, man. I'm free tomorrow. Is this how people get released from prison feel like? This is a crazy feeling, man. What the? I'm finally free. I'm free. I finally get to leave this place. Alhamdulillah.
And because I had trouble with transportation yesterday, spending the entire day in buses and bus stops, today's plan was different.
If I go downtown, I can finally eat a meal. I can finally check out this place in a nearby proximity. Let's go. California fire catch up to us or what? What's that?
I couldn't believe my eyes. As I left my stinky room to check out, I see the biggest smoke cloud I've ever seen in my life. There was a fire in the middle of an empty field. Fortunately, there was a fire truck putting the fire out with some water. Unfortunately though, it was blowing smoke towards the street I had to walk through. Look at this, bruh. It smelled like a barbecue though, but I walked through the smoke and to my bus stop. And we were on our way into the city to complete day 3's task. But as we got closer, our journey on the bus had come to an end, because I was told by the bus driver that the best way to get around downtown is by using the metro rail. The task for the day was for a stranger to recommend a landmark, so I decided I may as well ask someone on the metro, and I spotted this stranger from across the train. Can you recommend me any places in Phoenix to go?
Modern, nature.
Anything you like.
I'll totally be sure.
Now, I'm not be the same person, is it? And weirdly enough, it turned out we were the same person. Because after 5 minutes of talking about landmarks to go, he asked me this.
Where are you living?
I'm Sudanese, but I was born in Qatar. What happened?
Khalid.
Not only was Khalid Sudanese and talked Arabic with me, but he also used to work in Qatar for 10 years as well. This world is too small, man. I ended up telling him about the challenge I'm going through, and before he got off the next stop, he had a gift for me. Shout out Khalid, man. Such a great guy. So nice of him to give me a coffee shop gift card as well. But most importantly, he's helped finish the day's task. So after 50 minutes across the city and past downtown, I finally got to the place he recommended, and that was Tempe Mosque on the ASU campus.
Why is this palm tree so tiny?
I was happy to complete the day's task, but even happier that I could finally eat my first meal here. But again, gotta find the cheapest option available. And then when I find the cheapest option available, I gotta go in there and ask for the cheapest possible meal. It's gonna be good. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I am not worried at all. So I made my way into a pizza shop using the $sign rating system that Google uses to show how expensive a restaurant is. And a $1 sign usually means $10 and less. And that's exactly what I found in Spinelli's Pizza.
Ready for you, welcome to sit wherever you like, and then whenever you're ready to order, just come back and pick one.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, there's a mirror up there. Look at this mirror. I made a terrible mistake.
Google lied to me. How's there a $1 sign rating online? It should be 9. That's how much I paid for one pizza slice. If that's genuinely the cheapest option, this pizza better be like the one on Fortnite and give me 25 health, 25 shield. But after my pizza slice arrived and seeing it had to be put on 2 plates to fit, it still wasn't worth it. Come on, man, $9? Bismillah.
Well, it's bigger than my face, man.
Oh, almost fell on me. And I think I was pretty hungry. So why am I destroying this like I'm in a competitive eating competition? But even after finishing this pizza, I was hungry. There was no way I was going to a different restaurant just for another meal. That pizza genuinely gave me a jawline. The amount of chewing I was doing, 80% of it was just disgusting, man. I was just chewing on nothing, chewing on air. My jaw actually hurts. I'm not exaggerating. That pizza made my jaw hurt. After lunch, it was time to make my way downtown, and Uncle Khalid said it was one of the best downtowns in the United States, so I came expecting a lot. I wasn't expecting is for the Phoenix NBA team to be playing the same time I arrived. As we speak, KD is like 6 minutes away from me, so I think I'm gonna try to go in there. I'm gonna try to see the last 4th quarter or so. And remember guys, for this challenge, I have to pick the cheapest option to be able to watch this game. So as I got to the Footprint Stadium, the official arena of the Phoenix Suns, I had a decision to make. Either go to the ticket office and buy a ticket to catch the game inside, or go through the media entrance with confidence for completely free.
Regular people at the front.
Okay, that didn't work. I only had one option now, to watch the game by buying a ticket. So doesn't that mean it's the cheapest option? It's the only one, but I was wrong. Because as I was walking towards the ticket office, I saw a TV showing the game for completely free. It's okay. I'll watch it on TV. Same thing, right? It's gonna be the same score on TV, same score in the stadium. Who's your favorite player? What about KD?
I like KD, my second favorite player.
Okay.
I grew up with LeBron, you know?
I'm Sudanese.
You Sudanese?
Where you from?
South Africa.
Nice, bro. You been there?
What you did last summer?
Oh, sick.
Sure, man. Thank you.
The Phoenix Suns ended up winning the game, but it was getting dark quick. Luckily, I had already booked the cheapest hotel in downtown right before the game.
We're not in the slums anymore. We're not in that prison of a location. You're actually going to a proper... That's not your problem, but it's way better. I promise, I think. I hope so. I hope it's way better. I hope it's a little bit... No, not a little bit. A little bit still prison. I hope it's a lot better.
From the outside, it did look a lot better. I checked in, and it was time to see if the inside looked just as good.
That's right. You know, if I came here as the first house, I would complain. But after I suffered in that prison, I'm so grateful, man. I'm so grateful for this place, man. It's cleaner. Okay, the bathroom door is intact. There's a TV in this one. There's a microwave. The curtains aren't smelly. Yeah, I got this nice little painting up here. What else? What else? My blanket doesn't have yogurt and coffee. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I was getting ready to go to bed, right? She's Mara. I get up, I'm like, okay. Good night, world. I remove the blanket from the edge, right? I'm trying to conjumble it because I'm kind of the guy who likes to have my blanket kind of under me. Kind of like a caterpillar. Bring it here, closer to the middle, this way, this way. You know what I see on the bed? What's up? This is not the coffee. I know. This is not. It can't be. But there's dots everywhere, almost like a fart. Good night, world. For real this time.
It's day 4. I showered. Now I'm about to check out the hotel. Plan for today is big.
Big is an understatement, because today's task might make me homeless for the night. Anyways, I checked out and grabbed a free granola bar on the way out. That's breakfast sorted. I then made my way to the nearest metro station.
The plan is get on this metro, go to the most eastern part this train can get, and then try to find my way to a campground. It's gonna be fun, I think. But I also heard that Arizona's the Australia of America. I hope that doesn't mean in terms of like snakes and scorpions and spiders. I hope it's just like weather, Australia, yay.
And the more east I got, the emptier the train got. And after 2 hours and a half, I finally made it to a different bus stop, that is.
Hello. Response to something that happens.
Then I took that bus even farther east outside of Phoenix.
Is this the last stop?
Who knew Phoenix was this big?
Have a good rest of your day. Wonder where I can get food from though. Is there even any places around?
I quickly went into Target to get the lunch I'll be having at camp. But because I got off at the easternmost location public transportation can get you, the only way I can get to the campground was an Uber.
That's okay. It's okay. Uber isn't banned from the challenge. We just have to take the cheapest option possible. And if I don't take an Uber, it's genuinely an 8-hour walk. This Uber driver is whack, man. Why did he leave me out on the side of the road like this? There's not even a sidewalk. Like the cars are already swerving. I'm not even like that close to this. I mean, oh, I'm about to cause an accident today, man.
Tree branch here.
Yep. Now I have to cross the road. Yo!
And after a mile of walking with a heavy backpack and a gallon of water in my hand,
When they get so tall,
I
bro.
wasn't anywhere near the campground.
Is that shed skin from a snake?
I think I have an issue with following directions. I needed 3 people to say the exact same thing to me to finally understand it.
My left shoulder is cocked. I think we've made it. I see the yellow gates coming through. Yep, skip past that. That's what he said. That's what he said.
The end though, I finally got there.
There's my spot.
don't have an RV van or anything like that, but guess what? We got this nice little area to camp.
One thing, right? I'm gonna stay the night here. I have no camping gear whatsoever.
No tent, no sleeping bag, no blanket. No blanket? Seriously?
How the hell am I gonna sleep overnight here? Some Wild West stuff going on over there.
Now this visit to Arizona has been my first ever time seeing mountains IRL. So far, it's been amazing from far away.
I can see mountains in the distance. You know, this is my first time seeing mountains ever. Wow. Go to the mountains. Mountains are so cool, man. I'm very excited to see the mountains as well. It's gonna be beautiful. This is so beautiful.
And so before the sunset, I made it my goal to get as close as possible to the mountain.
Oh my days. That's the thing from the...
Oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm just gonna chill here and look at the mountain. I'm feeling like outdoor boys with this one, trying to camp out here and stuff. I watched the sunset under the mountains. I've never felt more at peace before. The sunset, to the cacti, to the mountains. The landscape was perfect. The darkness meant it was time to go back to camp.
It is dinner time. I'm seeing all these RV trucks around me. They're putting something on the grill. Barbecue, I smell it. I'm out here eating KSI and Logan Paul.
I enjoyed my lunch as the night settled in.
We got a Feastably here.
I mean, I had a grill next to my camp spot. I just don't know how to cook.
I've got the food sorted out. Just, the only problem is just the sleeping. It's getting cold, even with the coat on. I'm probably gonna put on some more layers. I got all my clothes in this backpack. Put on more pants, more shirts. Sleep on this bench maybe? Yeah, sleep on this bench. Oh my days. The RV truck has a TV. I want a TV, man.
The second it got dark, the second it didn't feel like a desert anymore. Well, it did. I just forgot that deserts get cold at night. That was a problem because we were reaching freezing temperatures and it forced me to put half the clothes I brought on this trip, including 3 different pants, 5 shirts, 3 pairs of socks, and a coat. I just needed to set up my sleeping spot now.
This is not it, man. Bro, how did it get so cold so fast? 7 p.m. Too dark to be doing anything. I think I have no choice but to sleep right now.
I ended up moving to the top of the picnic table as it had more space.
Look at that star. So beautiful, man.
But space was never the issue. The cold was unbearable.
Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna wear these socks as gloves. It's actually getting way too cold. Oh my gosh. I'm finished.
After 40 or so minutes of sleep, I woke up to a full bladder, the tip of my fingers absolutely stinging. So, made my way to the nearest porta potties, and this was the start of one of the worst nights in my life. After using the toilet, I realized just how warm it was inside the porta potty. As disgusting as it was, my survival instincts took over. I didn't care about the stench anymore. Just wanted to feel my fingers and toes again. I tried to sleep, shifting into every possible position. Head against the wall, curled up on my lap, resting on the tiny toilet paper holder, and nothing was comfortable. And just as I started to drift off, I would hear footsteps past my porta potty into the one next to me. It was torture, from 8 p.m. all the way to 4 a.m. All I did was try to sleep. As the night dragged on, even the inside of the porta potty couldn't shield me from the cold. And if I could see my breath inside the porta potty, there was no way I would go back to that picnic table. I would freeze to death out there. Desperate, I made my way to the camp showers. The moment I stepped inside, I spotted a spider lurking in the corner, but I didn't even care. Didn't matter anymore. It was warm. That was all that mattered. I woke up to the sound of Waste Management, cleaning the room I slept in last night. Incredible room service, rating it higher than the first place I stayed in.
Somebody got the stink, somebody put some drawers in there so it just broke by the side. That's why I've been here so long.
Oh my god.
There's a pair of drawers hanging out the other side.
Oh no, that's nasty.
Yep.
No way. No way.
I went on to take the greatest shower of my life. Having that hot water hit my shivering body felt like I got rebooted after the last 9 hours. Sleep deprived, cold, and uncomfortable.
But it is day 5, mountains hiding in the sun. Today's task is very cultural. So cold, so cold. For the longest time.
Today's task was to spend the day at Goldfield Ghost Town, a refurbished gold mining town that used to be booming in the late 1800s, with a saloon, a jail cell, and this funny guy.
By the way, have you ever seen that snake?
Yeah, plenty of time.
Oh my gosh.
Well, as that task was a hefty one, I'll be uploading a separate video completing it. So subscribe and turn on notifications so you can tune in.
Well, it's finally time to leave the ghost town. Now we're just waiting on our Uber.
The Uber took me back to civilization, and I was stuck on where to stay for the night. Luckily, I thought of somewhere I could sleep for completely free, but without freezing to death. I also remembered the coffee gift card Uncle Khalid gave to me, and I decided I'll save it for tomorrow morning, right before my flight back home. And later that evening, I got hungry and found myself near a Dairy Queen, and the cheapest item on their menu was some nice onion rings. And after enjoying my dinner, I headed towards home for the last night in Arizona.
My flight is tomorrow, so why the hell am I in the airport? Just why waste money on a hotel when you can just sleep in the airport? I don't need to go to some one-star hotel in North Phoenix, man. I'm done. Don't want to do that. But I am the only one here, so it's kind of creepy. Kind of a backrooms vibe.
I think I had the best sleep in the entire trip on these airport seats. Maybe that's a bad thing, but I wouldn't change it for anything. Because if you're on a budget or not, the best kinds of trips have ups and downs. They have twists and turns. They're bumpy and flat. The sun rose and takeoff was very soon, so I tried to grab a coffee using the gift card Uncle Khalid gave me. When I opened the envelope off camera, it wasn't what I expected.
We met someone named Uncle Khalid on the train, right? And he gives me this card as a gift, and I'm very thankful for it, especially because we're in this challenge. He asked, "Do you like coffee?" This green sticker, I can only assume it's a Starbucks gift card. Thank you, Uncle Khalid. I'll be using that later. But I opened the card. Yeah, I open it. Why is there a $100 gift card and a $50 gift card? 150. Uncle Khalid, if you are watching this, I'm very thankful for this. And I will be using it for exactly what you told me to use it. A coffee. Why are you staring at me for? Just click it.